Fung at the plate. He needs to get this out here. You do not want to give up that big hit to the opposing pitcher, especially. Oh, they're going to try for the double steal. Caffey on to first. That's out number 2.
That's something right there. Moving up the base runners. Good execution there.
Puts a couple in position to come across the plate. You talk about getting something done that matters. That's the case right there.
Now they're looking for the big hit.
Descent in the box. Walked in his last plate appearance. Runners at second and third and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. That's caught. Side is retired. So a good inning from Giovanni Gallardo. He's now the pitcher of record. He looks to keep the shutout intact. And coming up, we'll see the Brewers. Gavino at the plate. It was a win last time out for the Brewers. That series was split going into game 3, so they pulled ahead going 2-1 against the Twins in Minnesota.
Well, I don't think anyone can compare.
Last night, Blue Jays picked up the win. Maybe a likely outcome after winning the first 2 games in the 3-game set, so they sweep, going 3 for 3 against the Phillies. The last 4 innings of that last game making a world of difference for the offense. Laurie's after the stolen base. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. That's a foul ball. Wow. And he fouls off another one.
The last thing you want to do in this situation is strike out. But with an 0-2 count, your chances are pretty good that you will strike out. But this defensive approach will keep him alive.
Ground ball to short. Alazzo in time for the up. Here's a look at the schedule for the Milwaukee Brewers. Series with Toronto ends Wednesday. They take on a team from the junior circuit. Chicago White Sox will be hosting. That's at the end of the week. They'll be off to take on the Reds in the bout of Jay Bruce. Line right at the second baseman. Goes on to first in time to retire the side.
Gary really brought his A game.
It's going to be Feliciano changing the eye level of hitters. He'll lead off the 7th inning. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Fly ball. That's foul. That one lofted in the air. And another foul ball. Got him. Out number 1 here in the 7th inning. And you know he's looking ahead and feeling pretty good about it.
And with good reason. He hasn't given up a run yet, and he's got to be gaining confidence. I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. And they're also number 1 in ERA. Their pitching staff getting it done better than everybody else right now. You limit the runs scored, you give yourself a chance to win.
A smash to first, Gavino. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Now, Gary, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different. You know, how long they can go into a game. But right now, He's still looking pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way.
It's going to be to Jesus. Throw walk as last time. That will bring up Prince Field. There's a ground ball. Harden. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they've got the lead. Cap. He's batting. And, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
Well, there's no doubt about his command in this game today, doing a great job of alternating his pitch choices.
And you have to give some credit to the catcher as well. They're working together, effectively going through these hitters.
Dixon at the plate. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Deep into the ball game, only 2 hits for this offense, and clearly they've been overmatched, Gary, in this one. And they're going to have to try something. Try to lay down a bunt. Try to see if you can't wait them out, force them to throw more pitches, or get them out of the ball game.
Strike him out. Wow. And again, there's no doubt, as has been the case throughout this game, he's in charge.
Now, listen, when you got a guy pitching like this, you got to give him the shot for the win.
Here are the teams with the highest batting averages for this month, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, the Orioles in second.
The real deep lineups right here. You see these offenses, the ability to put the ball in play, pick up the base hits, and continue to force the defense to try to make plays.
Smashes that one towards the shortstop, and it's in there, the tying run on board.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. And he is out trying to take second.
No, he's shutting him down like he is. It's awfully hard to think he's out of gas right now. You can't believe it.
And in the batter's box, it's Gallardo. Rounded out last time. A little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up in front.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And doing the pitching will be Zach Greinke. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
I'll tell you what, when you hit the pitcher with a pitch, it always seems that sooner or later things are going to be evened out. Got to be ready to move when you're at the plate.
It's going to be Feliciano.
Garrett, you saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there. It's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly. Oh, Gary, no real speed at first base right now. I think you just let the hitter swing the bat a little bit and not distract him and see if he can't hit one out of the ballpark.
And starts him out here. Slider's in there for a called strike. And now we'll see if he can regroup here, get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again right away.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or getting too close to anybody. So he's got to make sure his head's right.
Third fastball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Trying to catch the hitter off balance, trying to lock him up throwing that curveball in the inner part of the plate. I'd much rather see it down and away, though.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. And here's what the Blue Jays schedule looks like. Wrapping up on Wednesday, the series with Milwaukee. Cross bats with a National League team. The Miami Marlins will be hosting, it'll be a 3-game series. And they'll continue the road trip for the next series. The Red Sox at Fenway Park. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. Here's the pitch. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
There's a ground ball to fielder.
A lot of tough teams in the National League. Let's take a look at where the Milwaukee Brewers rank. First in walks, first in on-base percentage, and the number 2 team in batting average. Goes a long way to scoring runs. So many good hitters in this lineup, hitting for a high batting average. See if they can continue it through the year.
D'Amata in the box. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul to the right. Smash towards the middle. That one gets through for a base hit.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back. For the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there. He swings, it's a ball to right field. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they lead 2-1. Brewers 1, Toronto 0. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Krug. What he's trying to do at the plate here in the last inning is get this ball game tied up.
But Gary, the key is to not let him get on base. Clearly, he doesn't want to give up a home run, but he wants to keep him off base and keep the tying runs from coming to the plate.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance. Now he's swinging a shot towards second. That one eats him up. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. You're that close, but you got to get one more out.
Well, he's been great. His defense is really coming through behind him. Everyone on the team excited to be part of a potential shutout.
Braves gets a shot here. Grounded out his last time up. Here's the 0-1 from Gallardo. The second pitch cuts the fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
He has that little running action of that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate. Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And now, what you say we present an award. It's our player of the game. Fantastic pitching job. Off the mound today was all about Giovanni Gallardo.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a more dominant display on the mound.
And we got to see a terrific performance.
We have a mid-June showdown in store for you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays against the Milwaukee Brewers.
Toronto Blue Jays are on the fly as they look for an interleague win on the road. Welcome to Major League Baseball. Gary Thorne here with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. 2K Sports in the heart of June. And we've got nearly 41,000 fans for this one. And here's a look at the starting pitcher for Milwaukee. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking about?
Well, the offense is going to be important to support this good right-handed pitcher on the mound today.
Take a moment here to look at that lineup for the Blue Jays. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. For me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at
Jesselyn at the plate. Last night, Blue Jays were losing. That was a rare loss after a stretch of 6 W's in a row. There's the swing and a shot. High, straight away center field. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
All about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
Big swing on this one. Chasing it, warning track wall. An amazing leaping catch. What a play. Got a chance to pick up the Brewers with their defense.
And guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.
Yeah, we look at these standings in the Eastern Division, brought to you by State Farm. All-Star break, not far off. Blue Jays out in front, first place. In second place, the Yankees. Red Sox in third. Fourth belongs to the Orioles. And it's the Rays in the last slot. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Scott. Yes, up now. Line shot into center field. And that's through a base hit. Now the lineups who are the hardest outs. Highest on-base percentage the last 10 games. Brought to you by State Farm. The Royals, number 1. Second, the Angels. Third, the Mariners. Tigers, fourth. And for the Blue Jays, they are in fifth.
Let's see if he shows a little more discipline at the plate tonight. Struck out twice in that game yesterday. Just expanded the strike zone. He's got to get more focused.
Did something off, and it swung on and missed, 0-1. He's running towards second. And he is out trying to take second. Well, some early production. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, what's he looking at here as he sees this Milwaukee lineup?
Well, against a lineup like this, Even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a chance to have some damage to him.
About a decade now since he first came into the league. Pitch on the way. Swings and misses. A good change right there. 0-1.
You talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground.
And the runner's breaking from third. This one's grounded near third. Foul. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding a man at third base. And coming up, we'll see the Brewers. And Duncan settles in. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that have yielded hits.
This guy's four-seamer's been hit 2 times so far in this one.
D'Amata. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Well, he's clearly fronting for a hit all the way here, but not able to get it where he wants to, and they were able to make the play.
Descent at the plate now. He's the league leader in hits. That's the second out.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in batting average with runners.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And there's the third out. Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitches. Blue Jays 1. Milwaukee nothing. Hale up at the plate. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the third. Had a base hit his last time up. Runners on first and second with 1 out. First pitch to him. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. Around third, heading home. And he scores from second base. Not good enough that time. He scores. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get prepared in case they need to go there.
And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. It's going to be to Jesus. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes mean a lot.
The pitch. Pulls it back in time. It's 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1. There he goes. Headed for third. This one hit, and a long foul ball down the left side. And he's trying to steal third. Ground ball, and he cannot come up with it. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now. It doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
It's Colon at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. Dixon at the plate. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
In the chess game that managers play, there's no better piece than having a switch hitter that can come off the bench because it neutralizes the pitching decisions of the other manager.
Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. They score 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 left on. Toronto up 3. And the 3 hole will be coming right up. Very nice here in Milwaukee. Today, that roof open at Miller Park, letting the beauty of the day in. Now it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches. The swing, ball is clobbered high, deep to left center field. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. The lead is 5 thanks to that 2-run shot.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Here's the first pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. Stops at second. Two back.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs. And that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Graves is the batter.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they've got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup.
As one of the leaders on this team in walks, he just rarely chases the ball out of the zone. He finds a way to get on base.
Two, got him at the plate. What a play. That run's not going to count.
Gary, get a chance to look at this double play on the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. And time to look at our leaderboard, brought to you by State Farm. These are the staffs recording the lowest batting average against. Number one, the Braves. Marlins in second. Third, the D-backs. Phillies fourth. And it's the Brewers fifth best.
How nice is it for a manager? You know that even if your starting pitcher struggles, you can go to your bullpen because even those guys have low opponent's batting average against. And it doesn't matter if it's a starter, reliever, closer. You just can't string hits together against his team. Put a big inning together.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And there's the third out. We had a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Toronto by 5. Latter third of the lineup coming up. It's double at the plate. Not getting it. Double home a couple in his last at bat. And he starts him out. Hit sharply towards the hole. Over to second for one. And a deuce, a double play.
But Gary, we talk a lot about how important defense is for team success. That's living proof right there.
And you keep this one in mind because it's an inning offensively that didn't happen. It's going to be to Jesus. Round out victim last time. Last time he walked and then came around. Long will be the pinch hitter.
They'll be brought in now to hit for the pitcher. Hopefully get the base hit. To see if they can increase this lead.
Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. That one goes foul. On the ground to third. D'Amata. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe. And late in the first half of the season now, here's how the race is shaping up in the Central Division. See it on our State Farm standings board. Cardinals out in front, first place. Pirates in second place. Brewers in third place. In the fourth spot, it's the Reds. In fifth place, it's the Astros. And in last place, it's the Cubs. Nesson at the plate. He homered back in the fifth. And it's fouled off. Here's the pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And there's the third out. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. It's going to be Harden now. He'll start the home. Half of the seventh. Barnum will be coming on to take over on the mound. As the Blue Jays bring in their reliever, swings and grounds this one to the right side, foul. He delivers. Takes something off that time, in control with the count now, 0-2.
Jared, this big a lead here in the seventh inning. It's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 1 out.
I helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3. I can't blame him for bringing in the pinch hitter right now for the pitcher. They've got to do something to get this offense going and try to get back into the game.
It's strike 1, can't make contact on the fastball.
Okay, 1 out here in the seventh inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Keeps it down that time, 0-2.
When you throw that breaking ball, you want to throw it down in the zone to get the hitter to chase or just get the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's what he did.
The 1-2 on its way. Line towards second. Play is made.
A lot of tough teams in the National League. Let's take a look at where the Milwaukee Brewers rank. First in walks, first in on-base percentage, and they're the number 2 team in doubles. That ability to drive the ball down the line in the gaps, but also that hustle to take the extra base really pays off.
He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. Drysdale will be coming in to pitch in this game as they make the pitching swap. Lined right at the second baseman. And he gets that one down, his second hit, 2 for 4 today.
Well, good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Graves at the plate now. Grounded out his last time up. He bounced out his last time. Oh! The pitch towards the middle. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. And they get 2. Great double play.
You have to love great defense. I mean, that's an unbelievable effort right there and a way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
Yeah, and it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. Guess settles in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses 0-1.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Ooh, really extended his arms that time, but 0-2.
Well, that's just one of those. The pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, it didn't quite come up with the swing.
Now a swing and a ball hit well, deep to right field, way back there. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. And the lead grows to 5. A solo home run. That'll make him grand slam proof the rest of the way.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
The first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Harden. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it. That's happening. So they pick up a run. And Azars is batting. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Slider, look out. That's dangerous up there.
Well, you have to have quick reflexes at the plate. The hitter got out of the way there, showed his reflexes.
Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Laurie, throw on to first in time and away. And to look at the hottest lineups around the league right now. Our State Farm leaderboard, highest batting average over the last 10 games. The Giants, number 1. Brewers, second. In third, the Cardinals. Fourth, the Astros. And at number 5, it's the Cubs.
The better offensive teams right here, Gary. Guys that really can put the ball in play. It speaks to the length and depth of the lineup to hit for that kind of batting average.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, I think we're going to see the catcher call for a lot of sliders in this one, Gary. He's got a good one, and hitters just have not been able to figure it out.
Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2. Pretty safe bet here. That slider you were talking about will be the pitch we'll see when it's 2-strike count.
Well, he'll set it up with his fastball. He'll throw the fastball on the corner and then go right to the slider in the same spot.
Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Brave. In time for the up. D'Amata gets a shot here. Trying to get here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. It's called short work of 3 for 6 pitches. Blue Jays still out in front. And here we've got Coleman to hit. 2 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. That's a foul ball. Oh! Pops him up. That's 1 down. It's going to be to Jesus. Last time up. That will bring up Prince Fielder. He'll be the pinch hitter.
That was such a big lead right here, Gary. They're just trying to rest some of the regulars, get some at-bats to keep the bench players fresh.
That one fouled off by Fielder. Here's the pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, Fielder needs to protect.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. Another foul ball, and Fielder keeps the at-bat going.
Well, the battle starts when you step in the batter's box, but the real battle starts when the count is.
Here's the swing of the ground ball. Hard. That's 2 gone. Dixon at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. On the way. That ball is belted deep left center. That ball is way back there. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. From a solo home run, tacks on 1 more. Now a 6-run advantage.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offense.
And it's Herman batting. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
Swinging a rocket toward short. Throws to first, side is retired. So they pick up a run on the those of you just coming on board. Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Truck, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Duncan, head in the air to center field. That's one away.
That's if winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
Cappy in the box now. Had a double his last time up. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now.
Well, that's some kind of pitch. And you set up the target on the outside.
Swing and a hot shot.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
It's Devil at the plate. Blew out last time. The first pitch. And that's in for a strike.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Head up the middle. A dive, and he's got it. Oh, my. That almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. That's a great situation for some offense.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back on the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, that is hit. Great diving stop, Laurie. And he throws in time for the force at second. Great out.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Well, after he hit that first home run, you wouldn't think the pitcher would throw him something in the same exact spot. But lo and behold, he did, and he put a great swing on it, hit it out of the ballpark for his second home run. Great sign of consistency and
Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of offense, it's going to be to Jesus. And he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
But Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
One down. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now's a good time for a quick look at the Brewers and how they will be positioned on the diamond.
And guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.
Graves is the batter. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that looks like an RBI and a single. There's two. Base hit knock. And a big one. Brings in a couple of runs.
Well, a tremendous clutch hit right there. This was his opportunity to deliver for his team with this big 2 RBI single, and that could be the deciding factor in this game right now.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. The second for one, and there's two, a double play. And so they quickly put up the first 2 runs here, getting an early lead. The Toronto Blue Jays are ahead 2-0. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, as he gets going against Milwaukee, what do you think his focus is?
A good-looking lefty on the mound right here against the lineup that can put some runs up on the board. So pretty even matchup. So it's going to come down to which side executes better than the other. Oftentimes we say good pitching can beat good hitting.
To him. That misses inside 1-0. A win yesterday for the Blue Jays. And it's split right now at 1-1. He'll start it off here at the second. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging with that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you
he singled and later scored in his last time up. Runners on first and second with 1 out. The first pitch. That one goes foul. Wow. Oh, try for the double steal. Oh, and they get that one on the out. Couldn't get the double part of it. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Yeah, he had the fastball and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release and gun down.
Oh, here's Delgado stealing. And this is bounced foul to the left side. There's the delivery. And he fouls another one off.
The last thing you want to do in this situation is strike out.
He's running towards second. Flash towards the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And he's waved. Oh, mercy, they collide. And safe, the umpire making the call. And they get that run in. Boy, that was a crazy play. I mean, he might have had that one taking his eye off the runner, maybe?
Well, you can't blame him. It looked like the throw was going to be in time, but the impact knocks the ball away before he can tuck it in and tag him.
And it's Herman batting. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
Well, when he throws the first pitch to a ball, what does it mean? Well, it means he's working behind in the count. The advantage goes to the hitter. Hitters have 3 hits in this one after going 1-0.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. On the way. He swings and nails a liner. He's trying for the plate. Tagged out. Oh, wow. They caught him between bases. Ran. Sunny day, but it is really hot day as well. You're watching here at home. We hope you got that good old air conditioning going. Carroll at the plate. He'll start the home half of the second. And we saw that wild throw there. Popped him. Now he's on base.
Well, that's not where he wanted to throw that fastball. Gets away from him. That hurts. Let's see if he rubs it going down the base.
Gavino at the plate.
Look, Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting something.
Strike two at the knees. Nothing in two. And the question after you've hit a batter, like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher, getting your focus.
Yeah, but listen, there's only one runner on. Take a deep breath, get yourself back and settle down a little bit, and make sure you're right.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Even the best hitters can hit an out-hour fastball if he doesn't get more movement on it than what he's throwing there.
Let's take a second to view the teams with the most pop in their bats. Our State Farm leaderboard. Number one, the Braves. The Cardinals in second. Third, Mets. Fourth, the Brewers. Hit on the ground, up the middle. He's up with it. There's one. And that's two. A double play. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. The Brewers unable to get on the board. Epps up now. One of the best batting averages in the league. A line drive toward short. And another hit back to back. It's going to be DeJesus. Last time up, flew up. There he goes towards the middle. He grabs it off the hop. And there's one. Back to first. Not in time. Wanted two, won't get it.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn two. You know they wanted it.
He's running, heading for second. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. Makes its way through for a single. That is going to bring up Brett Laurie.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it.
And Laurie swatted that one. And he drops back to the runners on the move. And the deuce, a double play. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. And coming up, we'll see the Brewers. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. It's going to be Harden now. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Going to be a Effective, you got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
The one pitch we've seen a lot of is that
That one swung out, hit in the air to deep right center field. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And he will score from second base. And two. How's that for getting out of the inning in style? They nailed D'Amata at the plate. Rounded out his last time through. Single home run in his last at bat. Man on third, 2 outs. And with 2 down and a big RBI producer at the plate, here you're not going to give him the chance to bring those runs in.
Well, 2 out, first base open. This is good strategy. Don't play with fire.
And it's Herman batting. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
Side to right. And Duncan puts that away to retire the side. So Brandon Beachy out of the inning. Home half, 6th inning coming up. It's going to be Feliciano. Steve, let's take a look and see how the pitcher's done today.
Look, all outs are not equal. Tom ball outs are better because it keeps it in the infield. Let you guys play behind you. This lefty's getting a lot of those today.
Fetterman called on to do the hurling now. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
Okay, they're going to have to watch the slider, and that is just put away pitch right here. So you've got to be able to guard against the break on that pitch.
The pitch takes the fastball in there and it's quickly 0-2.
But Jeremy, the other reason this guy's slider is so good, other than the movement on it, is the fact that he can throw it where he wants. Starts on the corner, breaks it off the plate.
A liner headed to the hole. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
With the base is empty, there's nobody to drive in. He has to get on base and hope the guys behind him in the lineup.
And Laurie swatted that one. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. The lead is 5 thanks to that 2-run shot.
Here, this offense has just been in control right here, extending the lead and making it much more difficult to catch them in. Now, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. Maybe geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
And Steve, this is the point in the ballgame where you are really putting it to the opposition. A long ball can do that.
Well, there's no question. I mean, you give up those home runs, it just deflates your own team. So, offense ruling the day.
Beachy fools him on that one. Swinging a rocket towards short. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Cook and Steve Phillips, Gary Fulton, and Duncan. Chorus here.
This big league here in the seventh inning. It's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get out right now.
Threw a walk this last time. Here's the first pitch. This one's swung on and driven hard. That one's grabbed. Side retired. Good defensive happening there. Alonso. Here. The fielder's choice.
They need a big hit here. They can't wait till the ninth to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
Towards center field. Yes, his first base is going to be happy to see that probably.
Right there. First guy out of the inning. No out. Things can happen now.
Shot towards the hole. And that one falls right between them. Not. And now he's heading for home. And he scores. How you score runs, you get yourself in the position.
Well, you have to think people on the bat.
Here's the first one. Ground ball to short. It's a great situation. Good ball, just getting by. Happy at the plate. No out. He delivers a line drive towards short. Base hit and an out.
Well, the sky is falling. I mean, 4 straight hits. You got to start wondering what's going on. Maybe it's
At this point in the ball game. Will be the new pitcher. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Better just misses. 1-0.
they're doing what they need to do here right now. Going to come back. They picked up a couple runs.
Get to it though. 1-0. One-two pitch. High. Tied the game. Three-run homer. It is the hardest inning. Pitcher staring in a very tight situation.
Gary, both these guys clearly recognize the magnitude of the situation. Once we try to make it
Nothing doing. It got away. That's Matthew with the fastball there.
no hit by pitches, no pitches hit in the air to left side.
And it's in there, the tying run on board. He's going to try and test him here. He's not stopping there. He's on his way to third.
Well, anytime you're sitting on the bench, it's hard to tell what a pitcher's really throwing unless you get in that batter's box. You come off the bench, very cold like he was in delivers. That is huge.
Yep. Up now.
We're going to the bullpen right here. That's the chest move. Let's see if it's chest move.
And he's got a chance here with the runner in scoring position. Steve, swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. As he ranges in and comes up with it. It's going to be to Jesus. Got it. That will bring up Prince Fielder. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager to have a lefty come off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right hand.
Ellison sends the 0-1 delivery. This is a swing hit in the air. That's two gone. Here comes the runner. And they tackle him. He wanted that one. He didn't get it. Very good. Now we got the highlight. Show you who we're giving this player of the game award.
He didn't just shoot the ball on their back. He slammed it into the floor. They dominated no question about it. I'm guessing this is excitement and enthusiasm ready for this.
Thanks for being with us tonight. We Sports Baseball. Wrap it up. I'm Gary Potter and John Phillips.
Up next in our coverage of Major League Baseball, it's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Miami Marlins. Where
Hi, everybody. It's summer. It's underway. And so is our broadcast of Major League Baseball. Right on the mound, we're going to see Brad Hand. Dave, he's facing that Toronto lineup today. What is he thinking about?
Sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup. A lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
Take a moment here to look at that lineup for the Blue Jays. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand up?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Brett Laurie leading it off. Now the Blue Jays losing their last game. Now looking to rebound quickly. They hope to claim this series 2-1 against the Marlins. There's a swing and a ground ball. Out. And that's out number one, stepping in the bag. And we've got a brief moment now to see how Miami will shape up defensively. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing up?
Well, he roams the outfield like a football player with good reason, as Mike Stanton's recruited as.
Now he swings, hits this one high in the air. Deep left center field. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
It's all about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
Line shot into center field. That one gets through for a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it. Here's a look at teams on a roll. Our State Farm leaderboard, the lineups with the best batting average this past month. Number one, the Royals. Blue Jays in second. Third, the White Sox. Fourth spot, Rangers. And for the Tigers, fifth. He sends this one in the air towards center. 2 away. And here we put Coleman to hit.
You've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get.
There he goes for second. There's a swing and a liner towards first. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. The Toronto Blue. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. And see what's got on his mind as he goes up against Miami.
The scouting report against this lineup is if you execute your pitches,
he's the league leader in hits. And the first pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. 2 down. The runner's tagging from first.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. They're also number one in ERA. Their pitching staff getting it done better than everybody else right now.
Hit hard to second. Blaine throws on the first side is retired. So they can't push any across here. Those of you just coming on board. Terry Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see. Oh, both runners on the move. Near first. The second for one. On to first. Safe. Can't get the back end of that one. Going a wild throw.
He's got a shot at getting out of this now. Big timeout. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this game.
Collier up now. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the delivery. Still one delivery. Curve. Swung on and missed. 0-2. He's running. Ground ball towards the second baseman. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Will they pick? It is a beautiful night for baseball. Take a look here in Miami. Homered back in the first inning. Runner at first with 1 down. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Go away. Epps settling in. One of the best batting averages in the league. Here's the first pitch. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Blue Jays 1. Miami 0. We've got Hand in the box. And having a day like this guy is on the mound makes a lot of things to be going right for you. Here's a look at his strategy on mixing up his pitch types.
I love what I've seen from him today. He's established his fastball, and then he's thrown just enough off-speed pitches to keep these guys off balance.
Well, he's doing an exceptional job in this game, changing.
He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. And with 2 strikes on him now, Brett Laurie will choke up a little bit.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones. All he can do is spoil it and hope.
He homered earlier in the ballgame. And with 2 down and a big RBI producer at the plate, here you're not going to give him the chance to bring those runs in.
Well, 2 outs, first base open. This is good strategy. Don't play with life.
A little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get a out, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
This is a swing hit in the air. And another foul ball. Ground ball to short. Up with it. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And Hart's batting. Steve, let's take a look at what we've got from the pitcher.
Look, Gary, all outs are not equal. Ground ball outs are better because it keeps it in the infield, lets you guys play behind you. Lefty's getting a lot of those. Today.
Reached second base last time. He had a double off the hand.
The last hit he had came on that 12-6 curveball.
That one swung on, hit in the air, right center field. 1 away. The runner's tagging from first. All-star break looming large now. We take a look at the Eastern Division race, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays out in front, first place. Yankees in second place. Red Sox in third. Fourth belongs to the Orioles. And it's the Rays. He makes contact, line drive. And Jesus picks up the single. Gonna try to make it home here. And he's in there. It's one.
Solid approach to the plate. Did not try to do too much right there. Didn't think he had to swing it and hit out of the ballpark, make contact, and get a run.
Malone gets a turn here.
I'll tell you what, this
Last time up, blew out. And starts him out here. Now here's one hit softly up the middle. Hart throws the second. That'll be a force out and the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. And we've got Perkins batting. He'll get a strike. Started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. He's going to start. The 9th inning. That will bring up Prince Fielder. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Now being brought in now to hit for the pitcher. Hopefully he can get the base hit and see if they can increase this lead.
Chased one that time, nothing in 1. And with 2 strikes on him now, Fielder needs to protect. That one fouled off by Fielder. He delivers. And Prince Fielder misses on that one. That's strike 3.
He chased it out of the zone. You've got to make the pitcher bring it back in. If you swing at a bad pitch, it's often tough to make contact.
One away, and here is Brett Laurie. He doubled his last time towards the middle.
Well, the bottom line is that he's on base. But I tell you what, he's going to struggle mightily if he continues to swing at that pitch down in the zone, almost in the dirt.
Jessup is the batter. Homered back in the 1st inning.
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away, he drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat. He swings and drives this one. Now it's 2 down. Runners on the move. Here's Laurie going to try to score. The throw. Tagged out. Oh, wow. They caught him between bases. Ran him. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary. Along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Hart's batting. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the 9th. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. Arnhem will come in and pitch. He comes in to close for Toronto. 1-1 on the way. Swung on and ripped towards second, and he drops it.
That's an atom ball right there. That ball was smoke. He stung it, but right at the second baseman.
And in the batter's box, it's Burton. Had a base hit his last time up. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1. Pitch. Back up the middle. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
Blaine at the plate. Flew out last time. Head up the middle. He's up with it. There's 1. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get it.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn 2. No, they wanted to. Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy can come up with a big hit.
And this is that already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Well, the hitter must have thought that was either going to go too far out of the zone or too high. He takes the pitch, but it's a strike.
The pitch, a smash between short and third. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
And it's that time at our broadcast where we bestow upon some lucky winner the player of the game on.
One big hit that can change the difference of a ball game, and that's what happened today. This hitter came up with that big clutch hit, so he's our obvious choice for player of the game.
It was a shutout. They mustered only a couple of runs, but they didn't need any more.
That was all about pitching in this one, and the bats just weren't there today as the pitchers dominated the game.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thor. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Long up now. Well, I think we're seeing some padding here, although in this game there's no such thing as insurance runs, really.
You got the pitcher on the rope. You have to take advantage of it while he's down.
Justin, Will, there's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's through a base hit. And the second runner is headed home. And the run comes in. Now 2 runs are in. And he's on board. Credit him with 2 RBIs on the base hit.
But what an at-bat right there. You know, you're talking about a guy coming off the bench cold. It's one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball. He made it look easy.
And it's Herman batting. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball. It's sharply towards the hole. And a look at next Sunday. He'll be in New York to see the New York Yankees. And the Chicago White Sox roll into town. Game gets underway 7 o'clock Eastern. And that is definitely not a good sign. He is really limping on that leg right now. I don't want to speculate a lot on these, but you're looking right now, it looks like he's not in good shape.
Well, it doesn't look like he's going to return. We just have to hope it's not that.
Swings, and there's a drive high in the air. That'll be off the Green Monster out there in left. That first run is in, and the second run comes around, and he's aboard. and got there with a 2-run single.
Oh, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. I mean, 4 straight hits. You guys start wondering what's going on. Maybe the tip of the pitches are just figuring them out.
Yes, suddenly show no mercy. The offense is going. Don't give up at bats. And they're not. Hot shot towards the hole. Goes on the first side is retired. And mercy, what an offensive game. Brower in the box. And he steals off and then he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. Big things can happen anytime he steps in that batter's box. Here's the pitch. Line right at the second baseman. And he gets it down. That's his third hit, 3 for 3.
You talk about the guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His third hit of this ball game, it comes with nobody out.
See how the Blue Jays are doing this year in the American League. First in batting average. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. And they're also number 1 in puts the ball in play, finds holes, and gets themselves on base. A real bonus to scoring runs.
Swing, this is pretty well. He breaks. That's one away. Runners on the move. And around third on his way home. The throw. And he is out at second. Graves in the box. He's almost thus far. And on third, 2 down. The first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bates. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And it's Radical coming to the plate. On 5, AL is not scored. And he starts him out. Oh, that's a look out. That one is right at his head. You know, Steve, you imagine that big fly ball anytime. You get the bases loaded here, you got to take advantage.
Well, they'll take anything they can get right now. It's still early in the game. They just need to try to keep it close.
One started off to get bad. Ready with the one. Runs that one too far inside. Goes for 2-0.
You put the hitter's hands right here to get the clinch and open up. You just
Headed for the middle. And that looks like an RBI and a single. There's 2. The throw. And he easily gets second base. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive.
all eyes right now on the pitcher and whether he can get out of this jam.
Well, he's hanging on. Swing and ooh, look out. Line drive that shatters the bat. Out number 2. All-star break looming large now. We take a look at the Eastern Division race courtesy of State Farm. It's the Blue Jays in first. In second place, the Yankees. Red Sox in third. He swings, hits a ball to right field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. That first run scores. That makes 2 across. Makes it easily, no effort to get him. And even the batter comes in with a run. A 3-run inside the park home run. Everybody up and cheering. Great effort on the base pass.
Oh, what a big inning for Boston right here. They tie the game right now. It looks like it's picking things up.
A shot up the middle, and he drops it. Look at team for a roll. Our State Farm leaderboard, the lineup for the best batting average this past month. Number 1, the Royals. Blue Jays in second. Third, the White Sox. Fourth, the Angels. And the Mariners fifth.
The real team lineups right here. You see these offenses.
He's running right up the middle. And he's in there.
Huge. You're not going to catch it. He's able to make a
Johnson at the plate. All that score. He decides to go in feet first. Second base gets the double.
That's one of those plays you have to make the decision, commit to sliding. You don't want to get caught in between and risk an injury.
Sliding player, the one coming in straight.
Both managers sitting on the edge of the bench right now, understanding this is a critical point in this game.
Offensive production. Boy, does that look good if you move along later into a ball. You know a lead.
Well, they were given an opening and they took it. Now they have the lead late in the game.
And it's their linebacker. Off in his left. Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. All the way out to three months. Left. And they score him. They apply the tag. He is out and third. They pick up a couple of runs on two hits. And for those of you catching up with us, I'm Gary Marshall. I'm Jim Project Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Nate at the plate. He's going to get things going here. On that, seventh inning. 0-1 the count as we get going here in the bottom of the seventh. Here's that one through the short. Laurie. And he throws on the first. And he what the schedule looks like for Toronto. Boston series wrapped up today. They call the home series with the Angels. They have to go right the last time up for the performance. That series is 4 games. And stay right there for the next set of games. Kansas City Royals. A lot of home games on the way. The fans will have a chance to see their guys many times over. Swing to line it toward short. Cross the way. Paisley at the plate. An RBI last time. Here it comes. Smash towards the middle. That is in. Bring the tying run to the plate.
You need to get a few other base runners and a two-out base hit right here. This team needs to string a few more together if they want to try to tie this one out.
Brower up now. Reached on an error and later scored left inning through the lineup. On the way. Change up quickly 0-2.
If the hitter pulls the trigger on this, he's got a chance to drive the ball. He opened up, was out front, but the inside changeup can be dangerous.
Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out for the win.
Snyder tough to lay off, but it's 2-2. On the way. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that's out number 3. No runs to the bases. They leave one man on at first. Blue Jays still. Yes. Line fair down the line and right into the corner, likely extra bases.
Oh, that big hit right there. He only needs a triple to complete the cycle. But hey, that's the toughest one to get. Let's
Almost foul. And he fouls another one off. And the runners go. There's a high fly ball right through the center. And here's the double play. They look like they ordered. Right third, throw to second base. He's ready to make the play. Nicely executed. A very sophisticated critical situation. Drove the run earlier in the game. First out of the Jesus. Here it comes. He's up with it. Throws on the ball. They got no average. Settles in. Things off. Here's the first one. Swung on one towards the left center. That's one away. Now State Farm breaks through the team's leading away an extra base hit for the White Sox, number one. Second, the Blue Jays. Royals held the third spot. Red Sox fourth. And number five, the Indians rounded up. Extra base hits have been coming in order for both of these clubs over the last month of the season. They've been looking to drive the ball and put on the bases to take the extra base. Towards the middle. And that's going to bring the tying run to the plate. The slider's a little bit easier to hit when that break is coming to you as a hitter. Moving away. You just have to make sure you're clear your hands. He does a good job right there. He sends this one in the air towards center. Out number two. That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket. And now a chance to see where the Red Sox sit in the American League rankings. He was first in triples, first in on-base percentage. They're the number two team in walks. They just liner to right, and it's in there. The run on board.
Right in on his hands, up and in the strike zone. He must have been looking for it in there, though, because he put a good swing on it on a
Blew out last time. Here's the first pitch. Swung on. Throws for first. No runs. Two left on. Blue Jays still out in front. One and third on the lineup coming up. And the batter's box is low. He's hit 2 times in. Here's the pitch. He fouls that one off. Here's the pitch. Now with 2 strikes on him now. Brett Laurie will jump up a little bit. He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that a couple of RBIs thus far. 2 outs and a man on first. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a smash. That'll do it. He's pushing you across here in this half of the inning. And the Red Sox. He's got Ellerton. He's ready to give his best at bat right here. First position. In the chess game that managers play, there's no better piece than having a switch hitter that can come off the bench because it neutralizes the pitching decisions of the other manager. He plays off one, 0, 1-0. Nobody out there knows. You know what they're trying to do. They need to get somebody on to bring the time to the plate. That's absolutely critical to that will put pressure on the pitcher. Chases the breaking ball for strike 3 right there. First pitch on the way. That's a foul ball. Here's the delivery. And he looks at a called third strike on the slider, 2 down.
A-Cam registers this at 86 miles per hour, which is a pretty good rate. That's a great strikeout right there, Gary. 3 pitches, and he sits him down. How about that?
Swung on, hit on the ground, and makes its way through the bag.
He's having something today right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his third hit of the game so far.
Is better. Blew up last time. There he goes for second. And he is safe, just beating that throw.
Let's see this one again, Gary. He gets a fairly good jump at first base. He makes it easy. Nice job.
That's where sliding can really make a difference. You do get in there faster in this situation when you get at.
And now he's in scoring position.
A liner headed for the hole. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out. They feel pretty good about the way they played today.
I think you'll agree. We have got the perfect choice in this one for our player of the game.
Well, anytime you have 3 legs of the cycle, you know you've had a decent enough game to help your team win. Look, would he love to hit the triple to get the cycle, something that's rarely done in Major League Baseball? Sure he would. But I think if you ask him after the game, he's going to say, look, all I want to do is help our team win. And that's what he did with those big, big hits.
And see, they're able to put this one away in the record books. It's a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another Major League team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
And until next time, this is Gary Thorne along with John.